Now some time for some good news. Spending a lot of time this past week in Claiborne Parish. A lot of good things going on in Homer and Haynesville, especially at that hospital where the heartbeat is strong.
Plenty to be proud of in Claiborne Parish. First, that courthouse. It's a beauty, oozing history. In fact, just after they hammered the last nail, Confederate soldiers gathered on the front lawn to head off to war. It was 1861. On Friday nights, there is no place like the home of the Tornado. The Haynesville football team is in the hunt for a state championship every year. And in Homer, everybody remembers the Iron Men of 1957. Only 18 boys showed up that fall, but they would be there in December at the state championship. And for fun, there is no better place to hang out with family and friends than Lake Claiborne. But when you talk pride in Claiborne Parish, look no further than the healing place, Claiborne Memorial Medical Center.
I've been to it several times, and I have never been taken care of any better than I have here.
We can provide any of the care, basically, that any other hospital can provide.
No, I didn't expect to find what I found out here.
You hear that a lot. It's a small hospital in a small town, but the service and the facility is first class. How does that happen? Well, these two are a pretty good example. Back in '02, Ronald Day came into ER. He was having a heart attack. Melody was his nurse. Ronald came through it. Now he and Melody are like brother and sister.
Yeah, he has good smelling cologne, so when he comes in, I get a hug, and I smell him for the rest of the day.
Here you're not just a number. They know what you smell like. And they probably treated your mama and them too.
3 generations of the doctors taking care of my family.
The other thing that impressed me was the quality of the facility. You're looking at a first-class ICU, paid for by neighbors.
People in this community donating money so that we could have this here. Right down to the beds, the chairs.
And the technology is state-of-the-art. Recently, a man came in with what they thought might be a stroke. Claiborne Medical does not have a neurologist, but they do have something called telemedicine.
Decided that it was not a stroke, but a TIA.
A neurologist in New Orleans makes a diagnosis in Homer, Louisiana. In fact, Homer has a reputation in Shreveport.
Said, we get patients from all over the Architect. And said, when we get a patient from Homer, we can tell it.
Yes, lots to be proud of in Claiborne Parish. That courthouse, those football teams, that lake, and that hospital.
So why spend an hour going to Shreveport or somewhere else when you can be here being taken care of?
I just love it here. This is home.
A lot to be proud of in that community, and I tell you what, they play some great football in Homer and in Haynesville. By the way, we're going to be there today.
I know it.
Community caravan, and guess where we're having lunch?
The cafe.
Hospital. At the hospital, in the cafe at the hospital. How about that?
And it's the best from what we hear.
Some of the best food in that part of the country, absolutely.
I love
Thanks,
it.
Rick.
Time right now, 6:20.